Shalom, shalom. This your boy Shalom coming to you with another quick in the news break video. But first and foremost, let's go ahead and give double honors and double praise to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakwakadash, and double honors to the elders and apostles who rule well and teach the 100% truth. Well, let's get it. Let's go ahead and get it. We're already in a month into government shutdown. You know, it's Wednesday. You already had some people already running in some of these stores with family, stealing stuff out of the stores. And it's just going to get worse. You know, like I said, you know, we got 2 holidays coming up. Halloween done gone. Now we got, some people calling it Colonizer Day, Thanksgiving. Then you got old Christmas coming around the corner. You know, even the courts told Donald Trump, hey, go ahead, man, go ahead and start giving these people their SNAP benefits. And roughly paraphrasing, Donald Trump says, yeah, I ain't giving them nothing until the Democrats, everybody wants to blame the Democrats, saying, yeah, I ain't giving them nothing until the Democrats open up the Congress. Where was the Republicans, the one that shut it down? But hey, you guys are still serving 2 evil wings of the same evil ass bird. Either you're left wing or right wing, Republican or Democrat. All the same evil ass damn thing for that evil ass bird. And then over the weekend, they had these churches and food warehouses giving out food. And guess it wasn't just mostly Jake's. You even had some Esau Edoms out there. But they paint the blacks, Native Americans, and Latinos as the main recipient of SNAP and EBT. Now, but the majority of them are white folks. So as time progresses, if the government stays shut down and people need their food, guess what? It could be white folks too. That's going to be needing the food. But you think Esau cares? Nope. But yet you guys don't want to pay attention to the prophets, the one that have been preaching for that were prophesying for 440 plus years, the one that was teaching the 100% truth. You guys was ignoring them. Didn't want to hear what they had to say. Now the truth is coming out. Now some of you trying like, wait a minute, what they were saying again? You didn't want to listen the first time when we was blowing the trumpets and telling y'all. Now all of a sudden, things look a little scary and a little sketchy. Now all of a sudden, you second guessing. This ain't gonna be now. This is like a little midday. I'm on my break, so I'm gonna go ahead and make this real quick. And you know I'm gonna bring out my tried and true every time. Joel 2:1. Blow ye the trumpets in Zion, and sound an alarm in my holy mountain. Let all the inhabitants of the land tremble, for the day of the Lord cometh, for it is nigh at hand. And we was blowing the trumpets every day. Videos upon videos, going out on the highways and byways. We was blowing that trumpet, and y'all still don't want to listen. Now shit's about to hit the fan. Shit really about to hit the fan. Now all of a sudden, you get a little bit starting to listen, starting to tune in, but you still got the majority still don't want to act like, oh, this too shall pass. Okay. You got the elders out there telling y'all better get yourself together. Like I said, all these movies we mentioned, we're not just mentioning it because it's action packed. We just telling you this to watch because watch it in a spiritual sense. The Road, Bushwick, Book of Eli, those Purge movies, even The Walking Dead. And when we watch those movies, yeah, it's action packed. Some got some funny stuff into it, but like The Walking Dead, minus the zombies. It's kind of like what's going to happen of the aftermath when the government collapsed. Homestead, Civil War. The same thing that you saw in the movie is going to happen. and Homestead. Like they told the middle at the end of the movie when they got caught by, I guess, a little separatists out on the farm. Then the guy went around, kept asking them, "What kind of American you are?" That's what's going to happen. Well, I'm from North Dakota. I'm from here. I'm from California. I'm from this one. We already know what happened to the little Asian boy. Yeah, he been born in America, but they didn't get shot in America because he looked Asian. Prices are skyrocketing. A lot of these grocery stores, they usually get that, the majority of the stuff, like they even said, about a good $1 billion a year off of EBT and SNAP. Now, since COVID, guess what? Prices are going up, and you can see it now. You can walk in the grocery store and you say, "Wait a minute, this day ain't never been this high before." And when shit really hit the fan, when Keisha and Tequila and Tyrone and little Pistol Starter, when all of them start run up into these local grocery stores like Walmart, Publix, those mom and pop stores out there, especially in the city, guess what? When the food gone, they gonna go to their first. They gonna start the local grocery stores in their neighborhood. Then they gonna try to go to the neighborhood next door, next to them, try to get food. When they ain't got no food, they can't go nowhere else. When martial law kick off and then lock down in certain areas, they gonna turn on each other. Well, I heard Tequila, she gonna got ask for food and let's go with her out. After they done kick in her door, guess what? They can go to the next spot to kick in the door, and the next spot to kick in the door, and eventually they gonna kick in their door. And then that's going to implement the good old MOTB. And that's when you get to be better. I hope that in, it's going to tell you what side you're going to choose. And the 2/3, oh, they can take that chip. Some been hungry. Some want to get back into their status, like Mayweather. He already said what side he on. He said he was the Jewish people. He done donated food and all other stuff to them over there. He said, "Hell with you black folks." He done chose this side already. When the MOTB come out, oh, he want his status back. So when that chip comes, oh, he said if he want to keep his status, yeah, oh, his hand's gonna be out front line and center. And he ain't gonna be the only one. There could be other people joining the line right along with him. When the hour of temptation comes, it's gonna be most likely gonna say, choose what side you're gonna be on. Matter of fact, let's go ahead and get that. Let's be Joshua 24. This is Joshua 24 and 15. And if it seems evil unto you to serve the Lord, choose you this day whom you will serve. Just like that was saying, you can't have two kings for one throne. Whether the gods which your fathers served that were on the other side of the flood, or the gods of the Amorites, in which land ye dwell. But as for me and my house, we will serve the Lord, Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai. So when the hour of temptation comes, who are you going to choose? You can choose Esau Edom and his MOTB and the beast system, or you're going to choose Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai. Because remember, he only coming back for a remnant, 144,000 and 1/3. So the ones that can't cope, that don't have the faith, will crack under the slightest of pressure. And those are the ones that, and how we know, all you got to do is just look back at the ones that cracked when they did that trial run with that old C-hip. They ain't even threatened. They just mentioned some words, jobs, going out to eat, to the movies. And man, you should see that line. Caravan lines, number cars lined up on the street. People standing in line. Arms ready to get hit up with that snake venom. This time around, he said, well, guess what? This time around, now we really can bring the heat. Get the food, we get this, we get that. they'll fold, and yeah. Come on, Tequila, you will get back on that EBT? We can sponsor you for this much and this much with the kids. Or we give you X amount of digital money on this account every month. All you gotta do is just come on over here and pledge your allegiance to us. And she'll run over there faster than a heartbeat. Same thing with your celebrity. They even gonna use your celebrities. They're like how they did before during the C-Hip. Whoopi Goldberg, Shaquille O'Neal, Steve Harvey, all them big old names to get y'all behind and come running right on inside there. And get marked up, and then that'll be it. But like I would say, once they make this mandatory, we already out the door. Well, it's time to go home now. But once Esau said, yeah, we done made it mandatory, we can celebrate it, Moses says, gotcha. But for the one that's persevering and fighting, keep fighting to the end. We're almost out of here. You can see prophecies coming off the doggone pages. Yeah, it's gonna, like how we done said, it's gonna get rough and wild out there. But just hold on. Don't let this shake you. Don't let it deter you. Keep going. Have that faith. Have that name. And keep persevering. This your boy Shalimar coming to you with another quick in the news break video. Keep your head up. Stay prayed up. Shalom.